All right, guys, welcome to yoga on a Thursday. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you have a nice, comfortable space to participate in. Like I said, I kind of created, my wife is a little bummed that I created a yoga studio out of our kitchen, but it's the way it goes. Find a good spot. Let's sit up nice and tall and take a deep breath in together as a class. Slowly exhale out. One more time, deep breath in. Reach the crown of that head up towards the ceiling. Slowly exhale out. All right, just a daily affirmation. I am so glad you're all with me here today. Thank you for participating in your daily movement practice, which in this distance learning is the form of yoga. I hope you're all doing all right, and I'm just excited that you're here and with me. We are going to start by trying to clear our minds. So know that distractions are normal. You're going to have thoughts that come in, you're going to hear sounds, you're going to hear noises. It could even just be the sound of my voice that distracts you, but that's part of the brain. Your goal or your task throughout the 9 weeks that we're going to be together is to try to note those distractions and do your best to clear them away. It's continued practice you'll probably work on for the rest of your life, but it's a good practice for your mental health. So we're going to focus on our breathing. Maybe you have a mantra by now. Maybe you have a saying that you like. Whatever it may be, let's get our minds into that breathing rhythm. And let's try to get to 7. We're going to up it a little bit today. 7 uninterrupted breaths. As you take your next breath in, go ahead and extend your left arm out in front. Take that left arm, bring it across the front of your body. Take your right arm and hook that left arm. Let's give a nice pull. Get a little stretch since we didn't do yoga yesterday. Switch. Take care of your bodies in between classes. Like I said in yesterday's announcement, we don't normally do yoga every single day, so this is going to be a little different impact if you've taken the class before. Left arm over the top, grab an elbow, give it a pull. Nice, tall, straight spine. Hopefully you're feeling, some of you maybe have a little soreness. Some of you may just feel that stretch coming. I just hope you're finding a daily benefit to it. Oh, and relax those shoulders. Roll out the shoulders a little bit. Body nice and loose, reverse. Let's go arms nice and wide, tight arm circles. And reverse, we're gonna go the other direction. Just to get everything going today. Good, and let's go ahead and just do some nice deep breath neck rolls. Really try to travel as far of a circle as you can with that neck. Reverse, let's go the other way. Excellent and wonderful. Let's find ourselves in seated pose in case you moved a little bit. Take a nice deep breath in. Sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, roll the body forward, widening the fingers as far apart as you can, moving the hips below the knees, or the knees below the hips, elbow or hands right below the shoulders, creating a nice flat back. This is table pose. We're going to reach the crown of our head towards the front of the room, tailbone towards the back of the room. Pull that belly button nice and tight, engage the abdominals, and let's breathe in table. Good. On your next inhale, round the spine up towards the ceiling, tucking the head between the shoulders, tailbone between the hips. and cat. The maximum point of that inhale. Exhale out, tilting the tailbone towards the sky, the crown of the head towards the sky, and cow. On your own with the rhythm of your breathing. Let's rotate back and forth between cat and cow. Good, one more rotation. Okay, bring it back to a nice flat spine. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, let's raise the right leg as far behind you as you can. Exhale, swing that right leg between the hands. Walk that left foot back just a little bit. Try to lay the top of your foot flat, and I'll let the weight of my chest come down onto my knee. I'll push my hips forward just a little bit, but I'm really letting that body start to loosen up and stretch. Some of you may be feeling some tightness and some stiffness in those hip flexors or the groin area, like the inside of your thighs. We're just gonna keep working through it, keep stretching it out. We're building some strength as well as some good flexibility. Inhale, walk that right hand to the inside of the leg. Okay, so we're lined up. Push the hips down, raise the chest up, eyes are forward in lizard pose. Each exhale, sink those hips down a little more. Good. Inhale, walk that right hand back to the outside. Exhale, you're gonna slightly lean forward. Inhale, you're gonna roll the hips up, roll the spine. Now you can't see my arms above my head, but bring your arms nice and high above your head. Bring your palms together. Exhale, sink the hips down. Bring the chest nice and square. I like to bring my hands to the middle. You can rest them on your thigh, dangle on your sides, it's up to you. Check that back leg. Are we straight? Is the knee not past the toe? Deep breath in, nice tall spine, strong chest. Low warrior one. Let's breathe. Deep sink. Inhale, raise the hips slightly. Exhale, open. Left arm back, right arm forward. Sink the hips down. I'm really working to open that left shoulder up, trying to open the chest. I'm noting in my own video that my spine isn't as straight, so I fix those little things, and we're gonna hold low warrior two. Breathe. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, pivot the spine. Fold back down. Tuck the left toe underneath. Get ready to raise that knee. We're going to inhale, raise that left knee. Exhale, step that right foot back and find yourself in plank pose. Try to go unmodified for this first one if you can. If not, remember knees on the ground and a nice straight spine. Let's breathe in plank pose. Inhale, raise the hips slightly. Exhale, elbows tight to the body. And we're gonna lower it down as we breathe. Inhale, roll the spine up, cobra pose. Again, modifications if we didn't talk about them, okay? This is Sphinx, where we lower down to the hands, where elbows are on the mat. This is gonna help your guys if you have some lower back problems, if that's putting a lot of strain that you don't like the feeling. Otherwise, we take those hands nice and tight, or push ourselves up into cobra. Depending on where you practice, you might have heard this one as up dog as well. Like I said, my terms are not always yoga terms, more that there are athletic yoga and stretching terms. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, widen the knees, placing the feet together. Push with the palms, push those hips back And then I'm gonna lower my armpits down towards the mat in child's pose. Take a good deep breath. If you are feeling some stiffness in the groin, this is really gonna help stretch it out. Don't force, okay? I'm not pushing so hard that I'm causing pain or discomfort. I'm letting gravity with a little bit of pressure slowly open up my hips and create a good deep stretch. Last time we did 2 rounds, we kind of hustled through our poses. Today, we're gonna just spend some time in our poses, getting a good stretch. Inhale back up to table. Another way for you guys here. There we go. As you exhale, reach the crown of the head towards the front, tailbone towards the back. Spread those fingertips nice and wide apart, and I like to grip the mat just a little bit, not a lot, but enough to put some pressure so it engages all those little muscles in my fingers and my palms and my carpals and my metacarpals and carpals and hands. Yep. I know, anatomy and yoga. Breathe. Inhale around the spine into cat. Exhale, cow. Good. On your cow, really push that belly button towards the ground. And inhale back to the middle. Good. So this time we're going to inhale and we're going to raise our right leg. Nope. Yes, inhale, swing that leg between. No, reverse that. Sorry, it's left leg, guys, my bad. See, mistakes. Inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale, swing the left leg between the hands. Lower the chest down. Lean into that low lunge. Each exhale, let your hips sink a little bit more. So you're gonna really feel that stretch. Right across the top of your quad, right where it meets your hips, you should feel it a little bit. And right back here in your hamstrings on that leg that's up. Inhale, walk the left hand to the inside. Exhale, press the hips down, extend the chest out, lizard. Inhale, walk the left hand back to the outside. Exhale, slight lean. Inhale, roll those hips up, rolling the spine. Bring the arms nice and high above the head. Exhale, hands down. Sink hips forward. That's how I create that elongated stretch. Low warrior one. My chest is nice and square. My feet are on train tracks, not aligned. Okay, so I got a good balance. And with each exhale, I'm pressing my hips down and forward. Breathe. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, open. Right arm back, left arm forward. Sink hips down. Open that right shoulder up. So your chest is facing the same direction as your head. So we're not turning our heads, we're looking down our hands. We're looking forward. We're really trying to get those hip flexors open, as well as a nice strong chest. Low warrior two. Sink a little lower. Inhale, raise the hips back up. Exhale, pivot to the middle. Fold. Tuck the back toe. Raise the knee. Slide that left foot back. And find yourself in plank again. Breathe. One more good deep breath. Inhale, hips up. Nice flat back still. Bring the elbows tight. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, cobra. Let the hips settle. Tilt our head back. Create a nice stretch. Exhale, lower that head down so your chin's at your chest. Really getting at those lower back muscles. Inhale, raise the hips up. Exhale, widen the knees apart. Push the hips back. Lower the armpits down. And if you're in a spot that you trust, place your forehead down on the mat. Try to widen the knees up just a little more if you can. We're going to sit in low child. One more good breath. On your next inhale, let's come back to table. Cross your ankles behind you. Walk your hands back. And find yourself in seated pose. Okay, let's get forward on my mat a little bit for seated pose. We're going to sit up nice and tall in seated pose. And I want you to regain your breaths. If you need a little water break, now's the perfect time. Always hydrate, 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 hydrate. Good deep breath in, strong chest, tall spine. Big inhale, so go nice and tall. Exhale, extend the right foot out in front. Inhale, big arm circle. Exhale, reach that chest forward, folding at the hips. Half fold or single leg fold. Each breath, try to reach that chest out just a little more. Inhale, slight raise of the body. Exhale, bring the left hand out. Really reach that chest out there. Half fold. Try to keep that knee flat on the ground. Some of you are probably up here with that knee lifted up. You're not gaining the benefit to that hamstring, so try to keep that knee nice and flat. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, switch your feet. Extending the left foot out in front, drawing the right knee or leg up next to the knee, so my foot is next to, not underneath. I'm going to inhale, big arm circle again. Exhale, reach that chest up and out. Half fold. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, reach both hands out. Grab that foot. Push slightly with your foot if you can. If you have your hands on your shin or your knee, that's fine, as long as our knee is flat and we're creating a good stretch in our hamstrings. The more you can reach that spine up and forward, the more you're gonna feel a good stretch in your lower back. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, extend both feet out in front. Okay, let's loosen up the knees a little bit. Just to work on our range of motion, we're gonna walk our knees up and down. Go to wiggle your toes around a little bit. Roll the ankles. Push the toes as far away from the body as you can. Roll the toes all the way back. Really feel it stretch those calves. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Bring the arms in a big circle as you exhale. Reach that chest out like I'm diving into a pool. So I reach forward. Pool of water, body of water. And walk the hands forward even more. Secret question of the day is, what didn't Mr. Rien learn to do till he was a senior in high school? Speaking of pools, that's swim. I didn't learn to swim until I was senior in high school. It's crazy. So if you're not live with us, the secret question of the day is, what did Mr. Rien learn to do in high school when he was a senior? Swim. Please write that in the chat at the end. Don't write it now, you cheaters. Push forward with the toes. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, allow your shoulders to relax. Inhale, we're gonna bring the right leg across the top of our left leg, placing the foot nice and good on the floor. Nice and good. Exhale, draw that left foot back towards the body. We're gonna make sure our cedar muscles or our buns are nice and flat on the floor, and we're gonna inhale a nice tall spine up in supine. I'm kind of turning to talk to you guys, but you should have your eyes facing forward, and then take that knee that my hands are wrapped around, and I'm gonna squeeze that knee nice and tight to my chest. But you're really gonna feel it stretch out all those bands that run across your hip flexors. A lot of broad, flat muscles in there. I really love this stretch. Inhale, raise the right hand. Exhale, swing that right hand behind you. Inhale, nice tall spine. Hand is nice and straight to remind us to have a tall spine. Supine twist. Really trying to open my chest up. Tall, strong spine. I'm gonna breathe. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, lower the feet down onto the mat. This time we're going to inhale and we're going to bring the left leg across the top, and we're going to tuck our right foot underneath as we exhale. Again, supine. Inhale, you're going to sit nice and tall. A lot of you are going to feel you kind of lean. You're starting to lean one way, and I have this problem too, raising a glute up off the mat. This is where we really want to try and either tuck our legs a little tighter, or we're going to force our spine nice and tall, because by forcing our spine tall, it's going to open up that hip and try and get our cedar butt down onto the floor. Cedar butt, that's good. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, squeeze that knee to the chest. Supine. Inhale, raise the right hand. Exhale, spin that right hand behind. Prop the left hand against. Nope, I'm going the wrong way, sorry. Left hand, spin it, prop the right hand against. There we go. Opposites today. I don't know if we talked about it last time, but you can supine either direction. Sometimes we'll go both ways. I try and rotate them every other day to just get a different stretch in our back. Supine twist. Exhale, back to the middle. Drop your feet down into a butterfly and find a nice, comfortable position in your butterfly. Come this way, guys. You don't have to continually move. This is me to demonstrate. Trying to figure out better camera angles. First, let's just place our hands underneath our feet. Let's sit up nice and tall. I like to push my chest forward, kind of locking that back in. Reach my head high, and we're just gonna hold butterfly, pulling against your feet, creating a stretch in your hip flexors. Deep breath in. Slowly exhale out. Let's do one more, that was good. As you exhale out, drop your hands to your shins, place your elbows on your knees, reaching your chest out. I'm just simply gonna fold my back and I'm gonna press my elbows against my knees, trying to get my knees closer and closer to the ground. Getting a good stretch. That leverage of our elbows helps open up our inner hip flexors. Inhale, you can come back up a little bit. Let's move our hands back down below our feet. Big breath, reach the chest out. Exhale, reach that chest forward. I like to tuck my elbows down. One more time, reach that chest forward. And lower yourself down into folded butterfly. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, raise the hands, stack the fingers, point the thumbs, slightly round that upper spine, and begin to slowly exhale the body back, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, until you find yourself fully laying down, but we're still holding our butterfly pose. So this is called laying butterfly. Move your hands to your knees, your thighs, wherever you're comfortable or where you can reach. And you're just gonna press against those knees and or those thighs to create a stretch in your butterfly. Gravity as well as a little bit of pressure is really gonna open up the hips. And exhale, extending the feet out in front. Take a nice deep breath. Get yourself kind of settled and comfortable down here on the floor. Inhale, let's raise the right leg first. Wrap your hands around the knee and or shin, and let's squeeze that right knee to the chest. Half wind maker. Roll out the ankle. Inhale, reach that right hand as far out to the side as it will go. Exhale, begin to draw that knee across the body, keeping the knee nice and bent. And I'm turning my eyes to gaze at my right hand, pointing my left toe away from my body, creating a nice twist in my spine. Bent knee twist. Inhale back up to the middle. Exhale, extend that knee out in front. Inhale, let's raise the other leg. Wrap your hands around the knee. I like to place a hand on my ankle. I'm gonna squeeze that nice and tight to the chest in half wind maker. Increases digestion, good for your gut health. Inhale, reach that left hand as far out as it will go. Keep the right hand on the knee. We're gonna exhale, drawing that knee across the body at a 45-degree angle, or a 90-degree angle. Turning my eyes to look at that left hand. Keeping my shoulder blades on the floor. Bent knee twist. Point your right toe away. Let's breathe. Each breath, hopefully you feel your back loosen up just a little bit. Inhale, bring that knee back up to the middle. Exhale, go ahead and squeeze it just a little bit. Inhale, let's raise the right leg up. We're gonna wrap our hands around the outside of both legs, getting ourselves in a nice, tight little ball. I was telling my wife, I'm not used to rolling around on the hard floor. It's a little different on the spine than the mat room, but let's create a nice little massage on some of those small muscles right in the lower back. So during full wind maker, you're gonna rock front to back, massaging the spine, and breathing. Nice tight squeeze. And exhale, extending the feet out in front, finding yourself in relaxation pose. Relaxation pose, we let our hands come to rest on the floor with our palms facing up, okay? Or I'm noticing a lot of people like to rest their hands on their belly, whatever works best for you, wherever you're comfortable. That's the best place to be. Find yourself in a nice, comfy spot. Take a deep breath in to your chest. Expand the lungs, the ribs, and then slowly exhale out, feeling the ribs and the lungs compress, the diaphragm move down, creating lots of room. Deep breath into your belly. Slowly exhale out. The nice part about being at home is you make all kinds of weird noises while you breathe. Feeling the differences when we fill different parts of our body with oxygen and noticing there are different ways to breathe. One of the things I hope you're finding through your daily practice is an understanding of your breath. How quickly you breathe, when the most intense part of your breath is. Do you lose track of your breathing? Do you breathe in through your gut? Do you breathe in through your chest? How does it all kind of connect together? The more we can understand, control, and regulate our breathing, the better we're going to be able to transition and flow through our poses. For those of you who do any kind of competing, understanding your breath can help you regain oxygen faster, so you're ready to go again. And for those of you who maybe have moments of anxiety or moments of stress and panic, Mr. Rien included, deep breathing and slowing down the breath and creating an understanding of our heart rate can help calm ourselves in stressful situations. I know I said it last time, but I mean it. Some of the best parts about our class are not necessarily the yoga poses or forms, but the mindfulness, the mindset, and the breathing exercises. So as we enter our relaxation time today, I want you to focus your thoughts on something good today. This could be different than last time, but what is something positive in your life? What is something that brings meaning, joy, fulfillment, hope, happiness, any of those things? And as you exhale out, I want you to let go of negativity. I want you to let go of injustice. I want you to let go of anger. I want you to let go of fear. A lot of things going on in the world right now. And for this small moment, we're going to allow ourselves to be present in the here and now. Doesn't mean those things aren't important. Doesn't mean those feelings aren't valid. It means that right now, for ourselves, we're going to take 5 minutes and we're going to focus on our breathing in and our breathing out. Stay ever present in the moment. And most importantly, breathe. You have about a minute left. Keep breathing. Okay, so as we wrap up relaxation time, let's go ahead and roll to one side. Slowly sit yourself back up. Namaste, everyone. My soul sees yours. I absolutely appreciate you being here. For those of you who are on the live, hang out after we stop the recording. We'll chat for just a minute. Happy Thursday. We've almost done a full week of yoga. Tomorrow is Friday, and I'm excited to see you then. Take care of your bodies, hydrate, eat, and as always, a smile would be nicest.